Are the Chicago Bears about to add a former Russian leader to this new dynamic offense? Let's talk about it. Keep it locked. Welcome back, everybody, to an all new episode of CHI Go Bears. As always, it's your boy John Jay, and with me once again is my dog, D Snow from the Go. What's going on, cuzzo?
Man, another day in the life of the Chicago Bears, man. Just getting excited for this season. Finally got past the draft. We got everything in the pot that's cooking. I know we might add a little more, herbs and spices along the way, but we kind of got an idea of what we're going to be looking at going into the next season. So I'm excited to see what we're going and with the upcoming dates. We're going to get to see these guys on the field and what they look like. So I'm pumped up, man. What's up with you?
Man, I'm feeling good too, man. At that draft ended, this always been my favorite time of the year. I keep saying it over and over again, but just like real Christmas, NFL Christmas leaves a lot to talk about for a little
Yeah,
while, D Snow.
yeah,
And a lot of people have been talking about this Bears draft and those top two picks that was such surprises. Um, and when we get a chance to first see some of these surprise picks, D Snow, rookie mini camps is
yes,
right
sir.
around the corner. Um, they kick it off May 9th through the 11th, rookie minicamp. So we'll finally get a chance to see them out on the field. And although it won't be in pads,
Ain't no
this is
pass, right?
just a workout. But we get a chance to see how they respond to the coaches, see some of the chemistry starting to build. This is where it starts, D Snow,
Sir.
and just some more notable offseason dates before we get into the rookies. Um, OTAs. Some more workouts are May 20th through the 22nd, May 27th through May 30th. Then we have the mandatory mini camps. Those are June 3rd through the 5th.
Okay,
And then another OTA from June 9th through the 11th.
okay.
So summertime things start to move a little bit quickly, D Snow. It'll be training camps in no time.
Yep.
But these rookies, first off with rookie mini camps, that's next weekend, May 9th. What you got anything you want to see or hear coming out of it?
I mean, just looking at no injuries, everybody's coming in ready to go because, of course, we know these guys are going to be pumped up. Got a whole new coaching staff, whole new, coach, a playbook. Everything's going to be fresh. So, this is a chance for guys to get out there and get implemented. Kind of get an understanding. Let's see where these guys' heads is at, and if they deserve to be Chicago Bears. It's going to be exciting though. It's going to be hot out there too. So we'll see how things go.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And I'm personally just curious to see how if we can get some chemistry between those top two picks, our tight end Colson Loveland and the second round pick wide receiver Luther Burden the third. They're gonna see the field a lot together. So see how that chemistry builds and see who sticks out the most to get those targets. That
Mhm.
top 10 pick, he gonna get some targets.
Yeah.
But Luther Burden is a dog, so let's see. Um, but also about those rookies staying there, D Snow, to the Chicago Bears draft has been on a lot of people's mouths. They've been the talk of the town, the belle of the ball, as they say. Um, People have really been impressed with the Luther Burden pick, probably most of all. D Snow, what are you thinking about that, and what are your thoughts about that a few days later?
Now, of course, that was a surprise pick to me, like everybody else. But we already know, I mean, they had their eyes on some running backs that went right before that pick. So I think it was about the best pick that was available. I think there's nothing wrong with adding another weapon. I mean, we've talked about it before. Yes, DJ is locked up. He has a good contract, but he is getting a little long in the tooth. So if you could bring in a guy on a rookie contract that's going to come out there and challenge him and put that pressure on DJ, to be that top wide receiver, it's all about making our quarterback better. So if that's what they're gonna do, I mean, hey, the wide receiving corps is looking beautiful right now. The best wide receiving corps I've probably seen us have in the years of me watching the Bears. So if
Yeah,
it,
no
it
doubt.
looks good on paper, and now it's all about seeing what it looks like on the field. So we're
And,
gonna see what Burton has, man. We see, he looks like he was excited to be a Bear. So I can't wait to see what he got on the field.
And I agree with you that I think he is going to put that pressure on DJ Moore, especially with that fresh new contract and coming off kind of a down year. Although there are reasons and excuses for everyone's
Yeah,
down
yeah,
year,
yeah. That line was
but
horrible.
I agree with you. Although it's crazy, you say he getting long in the tooth. He only like 25 or 26.
Hey,
But if you age
football, man.
quickly in the
Football, man.
league,
Hey, it's football. Them hits matter, baby.
that's crazy work right there.
He ain't no 26 though, man. Get that right though. Don't do
DJ
me
Moore?
that.
Oh yeah,
27, 28 at
DJ
least.
maybe 27. DJ Moore, bro, they brought him in at 20. He was
I'm gonna
going on
let you. I'm
25.
I'm gonna let you know, cause you ain't
But
gonna be doing me like that. Got
but
me feeling
still,
like the
I
old
agree though
man in the
that the
show.
pressure. I agree that the pressure is on
Yeah,
100%.
28.
Um,
Yeah, there you go, D Snow. That man,
okay.
28. You trying to make me feel like that man was a pup.
I mean, it's still consider that long in the tooth. Still, that doesn't change my point.
Hey, hey,
But
football hits
yeah,
matter.
we know how. Yes, it does. Yes, they do. But yes, I agree that the pressure is going to be on him to produce.
Little long,
It's going to be a
just
lot
a little
harder
long,
for
not
him to
big long,
get.
just a little long.
It's going to be a lot harder for him to get that next contract. It's
Yeah,
going to be a
yeah, no
little
doubt.
harder for him to get that next contract with all of these
I mean,
weapons
no,
out here.
this is basically let DJ know that if you don't have a good season, that you're on your way out the door by next season, if not this season.
Yeah,
So
a couple
this
other
is
people
putting
on
them on
notice as
notice.
well. A couple other players are on notice as well. You can say, yeah, although, yes, I see that he can play, Colston Loveland can play alongside Cole Kmet. We
Yeah,
know that Ben Johnson loves the double tight end sets. But there's still got to be a little bit of pressure. Because, like I said, top 10 pick, he's guaranteed some targets.
yeah,
So I'm sure Cole Kmet is going to want to shine. It's a fresh slate for everybody. No matter what you've done, it's a brand new coaching staff.
yeah, yeah,
So they all, new favorites start over.
yeah.
So they're all in year one. So these rookies have just as much of a chance as the veterans. So it's all up in the air right now.
Okay.
But another guy who is really on notice is Braxton Jones. Braxton Jones is coming into a contract year. Braxton Jones is coming off of an injury. So we don't know if he'll be ready to go during the start. So who is the front runner to take his spot at that left tackle spot? The Bears spent the second round pick
Yeah,
on Ozzie Trapolo from Boston College, former school of Ryan Poles, who
yeah.
also played on the offensive line there. So Braxton Jones, you are on notice.
See, and I don't think so. I think in the trenches, especially the way our offensive line has sucked over the last 5 years, I think at this point we are actually solid. We got backups. We never had solid backups. If somebody went down, we were patching stuff together. We were looking for trades, pulling dudes off the practice squad. I feel like we actually have some depth for once in our when it comes down to, and that's why people are talking about us because we loaded up on the offensive line, the defensive line, wide receiver, running back. I mean, we went at every position available except for quarterback because we got our number one out there. So I mean, I think that's
Yeah,
the
but
I think that's the one position where we're more we had depth. I'm not looking at that
I
as being
still,
worried.
but I still think that he should be worried because of the depth. That's more of a reason that he should be on notice. Like I said, he's coming into a contract year. He's got cheaper, younger guys behind him.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to show up and show out. And for him coming back from an injury, it's gonna be even harder. That's
No
a lot of
pressure,
pressure.
Braxton. Don't listen to that dude, man. No pressure. Just play good, man. We need you to play well. Don't you be out there playing on pins and needles, worried, passing gas and throwing up before the game. We need.
It's funny you say it's funny you say pins and needles. He probably is playing on pins and needles, literally, right now. Why are you talking? But yeah, and you also talked about the running back. Although they didn't get the running back higher up in the draft like we all wanted, self included. We talked about that a lot. And I do recognize that they at least made the attempt. We hear that they tried to trade up for Genty. We hear that they tried to trade up for Travion Henderson, who went one pick before Luther Burden. But they still managed to get somebody in the seventh round that I think is still a really good player and a chance to at least challenge Roshan, which is a big deal being a seventh round pick challenging a number two running back. D Snow, I know that early on you weren't overly familiar with the running back Kyle Monungai out of Rutgers, but I know you've been taking a deep dive into some of those
Yeah.
highlight reels. What you thinking about the kid these days?
Roshan is on his way out the door if this kid comes in and performs. I'm letting you know that right now. Unless we're going to carry three running backs, this kid looks like he
We
has a
most likely
chance to
will.
not only play well for us, but actually, put up some good numbers. I mean, he has that build. He has that, like you said, he's he's like maybe, I can't even say a little smaller Jenny. Well, Jenny's maybe 6 feet. Oh, he's under 6 feet
No,
as
they're the
well.
same. They're the same build.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Genty
Like,
is
I
5'8",
mean, this
same
kid
build.
is built just like him. I mean, this kid has a chance to do exactly what we need him to do. That's to be a fourth down back. That'd be a short yardage guy. He looks like he could be a lot for us and give you that young power. He has that fire. So I mean, being a 7 round pick, a lot of times 7 round picks don't make the team. I think this kid has a chance to not only make the team, but actually play this season. So I like him. And nothing against Roshan because I feel like he earned this spot last year. He played well. He showed a lot of spunk, a lot of everything to get that position. He did get hurt, but he bounced right back and he showed us that he could be a good player. But this kid looked like he has a lot of more upside than him, if you ask me. I mean, what do you think?
I agree, but here's the thing too, though. There still can be a space for Roshan because I do see them bringing in three running backs. I see Travis Homer is probably the odd man out as a fourth guy, but Roshan can still be that goal line guy where Kyle and DeAndre Swift can balance out between those
Right.
top
Be
three
our lightning,
guys.
our power and lightning.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit of that, and Roshan is still a big bruiser, so you can use him at that goal line still. I think that would be a great use for
That
him
might be how
at
they
his
roll it.
size. Absolutely, I like that idea. But moving along from that, let's stay on running back because the talk of the town now is that there's a free agent running back who a lot of people are projecting for the Bears. D Snow. I'm talking about Nick Chubb. What are your thoughts on Nick Chubb, and is that somebody that you would want to see for the Bears? Because there are some other, or at least one other name out there that we can get into.
Well,
But
pre-injury, I mean, I am one of the biggest Nick Chubb fans, especially being down here in the South. He went to Georgia. Of course, family went to Georgia. So, Nick Chubb is a connection that he had. I actually got a chance to see that kid play a lot because my nephew was at the school. And that kid is a hard runner. We all have seen the videos, the YouTube videos, the TikTok of him lifting 6,000 pounds. My man out here looking like a cartoon lifting that weight. And it's not 6,000. I know y'all, it's like 5 or 600, but it's still crazy. It's still crazy. People like, that wasn't 5 or 6,000 pounds, D Snow.
fact check,
Right.
fact
We can
check.
fact check those guys. They don't never line on this show for clicks and likes. No, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan. He did come back and he did not look bad, post injury. Looks like and we already know he a gym rat. So we know he got out there and rehabbed the right way. As long as the price is right, I think it'd be great to bring him in. And then I guess Roshan's gone. Because I mean we don't need to.
or Swift, whoever shines,
Yeah, that is true.
somebody got to shine.
Yeah, it's all about what Ben thinks at this point, because that's the only thing about the NFL compared to any other sport. I don't care what position you are in, how much you're getting paid. If they like you more than the next guy, you be on the street looking for a job.
Yeah. I mean, one thing we know about Ben Johnson is that he had a chance to use DeAndre Swift in his offense once before.
Mhm.
And what did he do? Shipped him out. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if they bring in a guy like Nick Chubb. And I'm all for bringing in Nick Chubb, D Snow. I think
I'm
that
a
would be a
fan.
good fit as long as he is definitely healthy. I know the
Yeah,
videos make it seem like he is as such. But let you put your doctors on him and see what they say.
yeah.
If the
Because that was
contract
a
is
gruesome injury. Gruesome.
reasonable, a
Um,
reasonable 1 year deal,
yeah,
I
he's only
probably wouldn't go
29,
no more
so his
than
tooth is a little bit longer than DJ's.
yeah. I wouldn't go. I probably wouldn't go no more than 2 or 3 mil for 1 year, which is kind of high off of a guy with such injury concerns. But he's also a big play running back.
Yeah.
Um, and he would look good
He would bolster our
If
offense.
DeAndre Swift can get his act together. That's a nice smash and dash,
Yeah, it would be.
and give Kyle Monunga a little time to see what he has. I told you last time we met that gave me Isaiah Pacheco vibes.
Mm.
Um, so I'm also okay with giving the rookie a shot as well. But J.K. Dobbins is another interesting name too. D Snow, he's on the
Another
market.
injured guy. He got more injuries than Chubb though.
Well, we know we're not gonna get a top tier guy at this point. If they were available, they've been snatched up.
It's just about the money that's left, and if you want to play for a chance to be on a winner.
Yeah, Gus Edwards, Jamal Williams, who also got was ran out of Detroit. Um, so those are really your best bets these days.
Yeah, I
Nick
don't like
Chubb
neither
is
one of those
probably
last
the
ones.
best out of them. Um, but as far as free agency goes, I'm also interested in bringing in an edge rusher, D Snow. I know all of the moves make it seem like they're really behind Dayo Dangbo, which hey, I understand. I'm okay with that. You paid him enough money to be the guy,
Yeah.
but a Zadarius Smith or Matthew Judon, those are
Is
some
Von
names
Miller
I
still
wouldn't
out there?
mind. Von Miller's still out there. Those are some names I wouldn't mind bringing in on the
I'd
flyer as
entertain
well.
those names. I'd entertain those.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, let us know down in the comments who you want to see the Bears bring in
Yeah.
as a kind of a capper on this off season. And don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to this thing if you haven't already.
Man, jump on this bandwagon. We finna go from last to first.
Absolutely, absolutely. But any other names out there that you're interested in bringing in?
No,
D
man,
Snow?
you the king, man. You yelled off all the Nick Chubb, Zarius Thomas. You yelled off number of guys that I like, and I would not mind seeing in a Bears uniform. And these guys are probably being courted by a lot of different teams, but I wouldn't mind any of those names. I feel like we already got a decent core. These guys wouldn't do nothing but add on to what we're trying to do and where we're trying to go.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, before we go ahead and wrap this thing up, you guys know if something goes down and some news breaks,
Oh yeah,
a Nick Chubb signing or somebody else, um, we're gonna try to react to it as
for
fast as
sure.
possible, ladies and gentlemen. So please stick with the channel. Make sure you turn on those notifications
Yes, sir.
so YouTube can notify you as soon as we drop something. Um, but yeah, definitely appreciate y'all. It's been a fun draft season, and now it's time to see the fruits of the labor.
Yes, sir.
Um, but yeah, as always, ladies and gentlemen, from us here at CHI Go Bears, we love y'all and we appreciate y'all.
For sure.
And we'll holler.
Go Cubs, go. Stay dangerous, Chicago.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace out.